Welcome back to more Pokémon Emerald. So last time, I basically just talked about all the new Pokémon around in this area, and we added one of those new Pokémon to the team. That being Rotz. A very popular choice, but a very good one nonetheless. But anyway, we're here in Pelvic now, and yeah, I should show this off, but Rotz got confusion now, so that's good. So we're going to be using Rotz a lot this episode. But anyway, let's have a little sneak peek at items. Because yeah, looks like an escape rope. I even got Great Balls and Ultra Balls from pickups, so that's amazing. But anyway, we're in the new town, Petalburg. Let's see what they sell in the shop. And I'm going to talk to other people too. So Pokeball Potion, more status healing items, escape ropes now, repel, that's pretty cool. X items and mail. Maybe I should go over what some of these items do. So the escape rope allows you to get out of a dungeon immediately. Repel makes that weak wild Pokemon don't appear for 100 steps. And then these X items, they are battle items that boost the stat of the Pokemon. Basically like a stat raising move. And a mail, it's a mail. There's a lot of mail in this game. Even if Pokemon's weak now, it grows stronger. The most important thing is love. Love for your Pokemon. The user Repel, it keeps Pokemon away, so it's useful when you're in a hurry. Yeah, exactly. Do you have any antidotes with you? If you walk around with a poison Pokemon, lose HP until it faints. Take some antidotes with you. Yeah, if we run into a Worm Pulse in the next dungeon, then yeah, those are nice to have around. But yeah, we don't need a heal, because I think we're full. Yes. Let's talk to more people. Let's say a 6 Pokemon, we catch another one, it is automatically sent to a storage box over a PC connection. Yep. Where has our Wally gone? We have to leave for Verdanturf town very soon. Wally, huh? Norman became our town's new gym leader. I think he called his family over somewhere far away. I battled Norman once with you, he was way too strong. How would I put it? I just got the feeling that he lives for Pokemon. Interesting. Alright. There's a lot of water in this place. It'll be important later. My face is reflected in the water. It's shining green and full of hope. Or could it be a look or somber sign struck me with fear? What do you see reflected in your face? Interesting. Traveling is wonderful. When I was young, I roamed the seas and mountains. Oh, let's read your text again. I wish I could go on an adventure with some Pokemon. Crawl through some damp grass, climb rocky rugged mountains, cross the raging seas, wander back in dark caves, and sometimes even get a little homesick. It must be fabulous to travel. Alright, done. So yeah, there's the gym. That's where we need to go next. But anyway, Pelvic City Pokemon Gym leader Norman, a man in pursuit of power. And yeah, this guy's gonna force us. Hi, are you maybe a rookie trainer? Do you know what Pokemon trainers do when they reach a new town? They first check what kind of gym is in the town. And we're gonna do just that. See, this is Petalburg City's gym. This is a gym sign. Look for it whenever you're looking for a gym. And yeah, I'm gonna assume he's not gonna let us pass until we have a look, so let's have a look. Anyway, here he is. This is our dad. So yeah, Norman's actually our dad in this game. So yeah, we actually get to see them, which is really cool. You don't normally get to do this in a Pokemon game, and yeah, it's definitely something that makes the Hoenn region stand out. But anyway, well, it isn't Haruka, so you're all finished moving in. I'm surprised that you managed to get hit by yourself. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Haruka. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. Who's this then? I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Alright, you're Wally, right? I'm gonna stay with my relatives in Verdanturf town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I'm gonna take a Pokemon along. But I never caught a Pokemon before, I don't know how. I see. Haruka, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches the Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll learn you my Pokemon. And he gets his skin. Oh wow, a Pokemon. I'll give you a Pokeball too, go for it. Oh wow, thank you. Haruka, would you really come with me? Oh, Wally would. I messed up a little. This is the catching tutorial, even though I've already caught like a fair share of Pokemon, which is kind of funny, but anyway. I probably should have done this first in the last episode, but well. Haruka, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch on properly. Whoa! And his first Pokemon is a Rotz, of course. This is his signature Pokemon, so yeah, it makes sense if you're catching it here. I think this is also like a clue, maybe? Because yeah, Rotz is a 4% encounter, so then he shows he can run into one, and then it gets the player curious to look one for themselves. And he's gonna go for Tackle. Twice. And yeah, that'll do it. And now he's gonna throw the Pokeball and catch up, I do believe. And yeah, Zigzagoon's gone, and now he's gonna throw a Pokeball. And he's gonna do his best. And there he goes. And that'll be his first Pokemon, and like I said, it's a signature Pokemon for him. Can't wait to talk more about Wally in the future, because he is kind of an interesting character. But anyway. I guess I'll have to wait till Verdanturk Town, I guess. I did it, it's my Pokemon. Haruka, thank you, let's go back to Jim. And here we are. So, did it work out? Thank you, yes it did, here's your Pokemon back. Haruka, thank you for coming on with me. You two are why I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise to take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Haruka. So I guess that was the woman that was talking about Wally earlier. Now, Haruka, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro Sleep beyond this town. There you should challenge Gym Leader Roxanne. After her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Haruka. That's only after he becomes stronger. But yeah, he's too much for us at this point, so he's gonna be nice and he's going to let us tackle other gyms first. But anyway, here's Wally's house. I guess this is a good opportunity to maybe talk more about Wally, but anyway. You must be Haruka, right? Thank you for playing with Wally a little while ago. He's been frail and sickly ever since he was a baby. We sent him to stay with my relatives in Verdanturk Town for a while. The air is a lot cleaner than it is here. What's that? Where's Wally? He's already left, our Wally? I wonder where he could have gone by now. Wally was really happy when he told us that he caught Pokemon. It's been ages since I've seen him smile like that. Oh, I just realized the poor Rotz doesn't have an attacking move. I'm just gonna get experience on it. Oh well. I guess he has to go catch another Pokemon then. But anyway. So we've done everything here. But yeah, Wally, yeah, you saw that in that dialogue with his father, I do believe. He's a frail, sickly person. And yeah, it is great that we've helped him out, and yeah, hopefully he'll be able to do more great things in his life as well. But anyway. It is always nice to help people that have lesser than you. But anyway, excuse me. Let me guess. From the way you're dressed, are you Pokemon trainer? Oh yeah, this guy, I think my brother gives him the policeman voice. I can't do that voice, though, as good as him. But anyway, well, maybe not. The clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer, or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I'm sorry to have taken your time. So yeah, he's off. We'll learn more about him. I can't wait to talk about him too. If you're gonna throw a Pokemon, weaken the wild Pokemon first. It'll be easier to catch if it's in poison, burn, or lulled to sleep. I've been doing that a little bit. Anyway. Oh no, I'm not a trainer, but that's right. Trainers lock eyes as a challenge to battle. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. Let's not fight him yet, because I have a much better target for Rotz's debut. This guy. I fished up a tough looking Pokemon. It has this magical quality to it. It surely looks tough, yes it does. Anyway, this route has 2 new Pokemon, so I might as well talk about them while I battle these trainers. But anyway, let's actually first off, I'll tell you why I'm fighting this guy first. He has a Magikarp. A Magikarp, no Splash, and that's it. So Rotz will be able to win no matter what. So anyway, let's talk about the new Pokemon. So the more common of the two in Emerald is Marill. You actually can't catch Marill here in Ruby and Sapphire, according to the information I have with me. So yeah, I've talked about Marill before in Fire Red, but yeah, things are definitely a little bit different now because it's not post-game Pokemon. So anyway, Marill, it looks kind of generic and not very good because yeah, it does evolve early because yeah, level 18 it evolves to Azumarill. But if you look at Azumarill's stats, nothing seems like super good. It only has 50 offenses and 50 speed. It is kind of tanky though. But yeah, what makes let's try fighting you now. leaving footprints to the sand is so fun. But yeah, what makes Azumarill obviously stand out is one of its abilities. That ability being huge power, which doubles its attack stat. So yeah, its attack stat is a lot higher than what it looks like. So that's great. Unfortunately, Rotz is slower, but it doesn't take that much damage, so that's good. I was worried about its physical bulk because, yeah, it is not very good on that. But anyway, Confusion, as you would guess, is a chance to confuse, which it did here. Anyway, so back to Azumarill. So yeah, huge power is definitely one to go for, because even though you don't get stab or water type moves, or physical water type moves aren't a thing, normal type moves like Double Edge are going to be doing a lot more damage. So, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, this guy's Bide. What that does is, yeah, before we talk about that, let's talk about finding the C-Dot. So yeah, he has Bide, and what that does is, it basically puts him in the state where he's gonna be... Yeah, this is hard to say, but basically Bide is like a counter move that goes on for multiple turns. It's like one of the few moves that C-Dot has. So I basically wanted to bait it out to make it a little bit easier, and yeah, I actually managed to use Growl on this thing a couple of times, so yeah, now we should be able to do it out. And you just go for 100. Anyway, so yeah, Azumarill, you want to focus on physical moves, stuff like Double Edge, for example. Return as well could be an option. Unfortunately, its water type moves are kind of bad, so it does let Double Edge level up, which is good. Anyway, Rotz gets level 7. Wow, I got Samurai Rise, not really. Alright then. So yeah, focus on those. It does get some interesting moves like Rollout, like I said, Iron Tail, maybe Brick Break, but yeah. It's definitely not as good as it is in later generations. It does get Belly Drum as an egg move, which could be funny, but it doesn't get Aqua Jet in this generation, so no priority. So it might be a little bit hard to get the Belly Drum off and actually means something, so yeah. And yeah, it wouldn't be able to use Aqua Jet and Belly Drum until Gen 6 because they changed up breeding legs in that generation, but anyway. I haven't talked to these guys yet, so let's do it. Hello there, trainer. You've got a wonderful smile there. I have a hobby, collecting the profiles of Pokemon trainers, so how about, may I see your profile? Yeah, sure. Yes, thank you, so let's see it then. Oh, you can do those. Let's do an adjective. Okay, lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey version. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know. Okay, this should be the opposite. So, easy, easy challenge. Lovey-dovey version. Okay, why did I do that? I have no idea. Easy challenge, lovey-dovey version. Fantastic. Your profile, it's wonderful. It really says what you're about. Why anyone here hearing this profile will be captivated by you. Thank you. Alright, done. When a Pokemon ain't Oranberry, green HP. Cool. There are many types of Pokemon. All types have their strengths and weaknesses against other types. Depending on the types of Pokemon, battle could be easy or hard. Whereas Sloppy and Muck is a water type Pokemon, strong against the fire type, but weak against grass and electric type. Not for, well, forever, but you know. That PC-based Pokemon storage system. Whoever made it must be some kind of scientific wizard. But yeah, this kid over here is talking about Oranberries. So I shall go into more detail later, because we need to get one more piece in the puzzle before, like, we're able to, do stuff about berries. But anyway, I say I've done my piece on Marill, so let's talk about the other Pokemon route, the more rarer one, but this one is definitely worth going for, and that is Taylor. So Taylor is the early game bird of this Pokemon, but it's got a lot of cool things going for it. So, hey, what you got? The C, huh? I want to like at the bottom C. Alright. let's go ahead though. Next trainer fight, I'll talk about Taylor, I guess. Maybe I'll go hunt for one too, maybe show it off. But anyway, that house is empty. Alright, done. That sea psychologist where Mr. Briny lives. He was once a mighty sailor who never feared the sea, however stormy. Interesting. Here's some berries. But yeah, they were on the last route, but I was busy to our Pokemon, so Peach Berry and Oran Berries. Very nice. And a trainer. He must have been fated to meet. May I ask her about? Alright, so let's go with Taylor. So, cool things about Taylor is that it learns Wing Attack at level 13, and if you learn that, then you'll have a much easier time on the second gym, because the second gym is fighting type, as I said a few times before. So that's one very good early game advantage that Taylor can give you. It evolves at level 22 into Swallow, so there's two very standout things about this Pokemon. First off, let's look at stats. It has a very good 125 speed, as well as a good 85 attack to go along with it. So yeah, this is a very aggressive normal flying type, which is very good to see. And compounding this, it actually has a pretty cool ability in the Guts ability. So when it's statused, it gets even more powerful. So yeah, this is a fast, aggressive Pokemon that can potentially get even stronger depending on status elements. So yeah, you may want to consider switching in your Swallow to like maybe a status move, like maybe a Will-O-Wisp or a Toxic. And then after that, what's even better is it's a normal type. And normal types have access to Facade. Most Pokemon do, but Facade's normal type, so you get stabbed from it. So yeah, Guts normal type Pokemon really love to use Facade to do some amazing damage. Which yeah, Swallow can do. Other than that, there isn't too much interesting. It does an Aerial Ace to level up, which is technically better than Wing Attack. Unfortunately, Flying type moves are quite bad in this generation. One of the strongest options is like Fly, which is a 2-turn move, or even Sky Attack, which is also a 2-turn move, so yeah. Other than that, nothing too interesting. Most Flying types get Steel Wing for coverage, which Swallow does as well. Normal type moves, of course, are very worth considering, like Facade, like I mentioned. Other than that, nothing too interesting. Its Egg moves aren't super amazing either. So yeah, that's Swallow. Pretty cool Pokemon. And it looks like I'm running into something. So yeah, here's a Emerald. Like I said. So yeah. Let's take out for the experience. And yeah, we copy this huge power. Cool. Next area, I would like to actually fight a couple of wild Pokemon, so yeah, we're probably gonna do that. And yeah, there's gonna be some new ones to talk about too. Anyway, there's that huge power coming into play. And there we go, critical. I should also mention too, we have been running into some Pokemon that could potentially be Fairy type, that are Fairy type legendaries, but yeah, that type doesn't exist in this game. Now here's Pelvic Woods. Let's go over here first. Sometimes there are things on the ground even if you can't see them. That's why I always check while I'm walking. So yeah, basically stuff like that is a place where they can hide your knives. But anyway, here's a Wurmple. We're gonna try and take out the experience again. And we might need to go heal after this, but anyway. The cool thing is, Shield Dust actually protects you from Poison Stings Poison, so that's actually really cool. Because that's a secondary effect of the move. But anyway, alright, so, level 8. 4 rolls, very nice. Aw, let's see what you have. You have a Poochyena, which I can't fight because I only have Psychic type moves. So we're just gonna switch out and get the experience that way. I wonder if these Poochyenas are high enough level to have Sand Attack, which would be very annoying. But anyway, let's talk about the new Pokemon on this route. So the most common of them is, actually first off, you can catch Silcoon and Cascoon here. So if you don't mind the fact that they can't fight until level 10, then this is a way to get the evolution you want. So And yeah, those are called Silco, Evolves into Beautify, Cascoon, Dustox. And yeah, here's a Hinayam. A potion, very simple. And you want to look for stuff like that because yeah, that's what Hinayams are probably going to be. But anyway, let's actually talk about new Pokemon this time. Shroomish is first on the list. So Shroomish is very strange, but in a good way. Let's get some information up. So Shroomish, it's a grass-type Pokemon, and as you would expect from what it looks like, it's a, it likes to use Star Summons. It gets a lot of annoying moves, like Stun Spore, Leech Seed, Poison Powder, and if you're feeling really, I wouldn't say stupid, but there is something weird you can do with Shroomish. At level 54, it learns the best sleeping move in the game, Spore. The problem is that it only learns it as a Shroomish. Its evolution doesn't learn it for some stupid reason, so unfortunately, if you want to use its evolution Breloom, you probably won't be using Spore on it. You probably want to use either Stun Spore or maybe just no Star Summons in general, because Breloom is even stranger than Shroomish. Actually, Shroomish isn't really that strange, it's just a slow grass type with some mediocre stats. But at level 23, it evolves into Breloom. And Breloom is something, alright. It now has a fighting type, and here's another Pokemon. I'm actually going to try and catch it, because it's rare. And I think someone wants it for a trade. Oh no. Okay, yeah, we don't want to trace that, let's just say. Let's go to Mudkip and try some Mud Slaps. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about this Pokemon a little bit, and it's going to be interesting. And yeah, Mud Slap does the job. So Breloom is a grass fighting type of all things. It learns Mark Punch at level 23, so when it evolves, of course. And it learns other fine type moves after that, like Counter, Sky Uppercut. Sky Uppercut's at 36, so that's actually pretty good. Mind Reader and Gigantic Punch could also be used if you really want. But yeah, what makes Breloom stand out a lot is that it has a massive 130 attack, and its speed isn't too bad either at 60. And yeah, this augments both Shroomish's support capabilities, like Leech Seed and stuff, with Breloom's sheer power, into a very interesting package. And yeah, I would say it complements each other quite well. But anyway, this is free experience for rolls, so that's good. Anyway. Shed Skin is that ability. So yeah, we got a very interesting Pokemon that can blend high attack and support capabilities with like Leech Seed and Stun Spore, for example. So yeah, like I said, very cool Pokemon. It has Effect Spore for its ability Always, which basically makes that if you touch either Shroomish or Breloom, you might get statused. So you want to be careful of doing that. And there's one right there. I'll catch it too. But anyway, it's grassed. Unfortunately, it is kind of cursed by the fact that grass is special in this game, only has 60 special attack. So you're gonna your damage is mainly gonna come from physical fighting type moves. Unfortunately, it doesn't get much other physical moves that are good. I mean, Sludge Bomb's good, but yeah, it doesn't get stabbed. You could use Brick Break for a more reliable option compared to Sky Uppercut. It gets Bulk Up and Iron Tail. Bulk Up could be fun with Leech Seed. Focus Punch is good if you're able to get Spore, but yeah, like I said, not gonna happen in the main story probably. Because yeah, that's one cool thing that Shroomish can do. It can use Substitute Focus Punch with Spore, and it can also even use Leech Seed alongside it if you really want, but yeah, that's a lot of moves. There's a Shroomish. It loves to eat damp, composted soil and forest. If you enter a forest after long rain, you can see many Shroomish feasting on composted soil. Interesting. Have I talked about it enough? I think I have. So yeah, to conclude, Breloom, very cool Pokemon, and of course it gets much better once physical grass types are a thing. Because yeah, And also actually Gen 5 too, because Gen 5 introduces a hidden ability Technician, so it gets a boost to its Mark Punch and Bullet Seed. So yeah, that's really cool. Like I said, I love this Pokemon. Definitely a favorite of mine from this generation because of how weird, wacky, and actually really good it is. And also, yeah, in later generations too, it gets a lot of other good boosts to use with its new ability Technician. Oh yeah, and Gen 4, it also got another ability in Poison Heal. So when it gets poisoned, it actually heals HP rather than takes damage. So there's so much cool things about this Pokemon. Most of it's in later generations, sure, but in this generation, it's definitely usable because 130 attack is no slouch. So, yeah. Like I said, I love this thing. Anyway, the other Pokemon. So yeah, I guess while we're fighting stuff around, let's talk about the last Pokemon. And this one is somehow even more bizarre than Shroomish. Slack Off. So yeah, you may have noticed when I fought it, I immediately switched out. Because that's one of Slack Off's gimmicks, let's just say. It has the Turn ability. This ability is a hindrance. You can't get rid of it, unfortunately. And yeah, basically what it does is, the Pokemon can only attack every other turn. And skipping your turn in any game that has a turn-based system is absolutely terrible. But Slack Off tries to counter this in some interesting ways, let's just say. But anyway, first off, let's talk about Slack Off itself. Nothing too interesting. It's pretty weak, and because of its ability, it's very hard to train. But it does get some interesting moves. It gets Yawn, so that can help you catch Pokemon because that's 100% accurate sleep move. It just takes it takes 2 turns to activate. It gets Encore, and Encore's pretty powerful in this game because it can last up to 6 turns. That basically makes that the Pokemon is forced to use the last move it used. So yeah, that could potentially do a lot of damage. That could potentially ruin a lot of things. It gets the very thematic Slack Off. That's a healing move, but yeah, because it can only act every other turn, I wouldn't probably use it. It's definitely better on a Pokemon that can act every turn. But then things get a little bit weird. It then evolves into Vigoroth, and Vigoroth ditches Trid altogether. It gets a Vital Spirit now, so it can't be put to sleep. And its stats aren't too bad. 80 attack, 90 speed. So this is a decent normal type. And it's perfectly usable over the final evolution, because yeah, as you would guess, the final evolution, it gets Shrimp back. And another Ultra Ball, very good. But anyway, what's great about this Pokemon too, it does get a lot of coverage. Good physical coverage too, and yeah, here's a Halo. It could be dangerous. I think it starts with Peck, so if you have a grass type Pokemon, you might want to be careful. But anyway, so you got a lot of coverage, good coverage too. Earthquake, Shovel, Brick Break, it's all there. Good level up. Vigoroth doesn't get too much interesting. I guess Fury Sights could be better as a normal type move. It gets Endure, which could be cool. Slash is a decent stab option at level 31. And then yeah, like I said, at level 36, I haven't actually said this, but at level 36 it evolves as Slacking. Slacking gets Trone again, but it tries to justify this with its stats, which are insane. 150 HP, 160 attack, 100 defense, 95 special attack, 65 special defense, and 100 speed. Its stats are borderline legendary tier, and it still has quite good coverage, decent moves that it can use. Like yeah, it gets counter if you want to have fun with that Flail, maybe it could be fun. Swagger could buy you more turns potentially. Yeah, but anyway. And yeah, like I said, its TM list is still quite huge. You can try special moves too, considering it does have 95 special attack. So Fire Blast could be interesting to counter those pesky steel types. And yeah, it gets a lot of tuna moves as you expect. And egg move wise, nothing too interesting. Crush Core could be fun as another option for stab, but Body Slam's probably better in that regard. But yeah, I'm not so sure how obtainable those are. But anyway, Slacking, despite its legendary tier stats, it's terrible in competitive, because losing a turn is downright bad. In any game with a turn-based system, like I said, losing a turn is terrible. So, and yeah, Slacking's no exception to that, even with its stats. But in a playthrough, it's more than usable. It can potentially get you out of a lot of dangerous situations if used correctly. Because yeah, even if you do skip a turn, it is quite hard, even if it does skip its turn. With Truant, it's still quite the menace to take down because it has so much HP. And yeah, there's a lot of ways that it can use, work around this Truant ability. The most common one in this generation is Hyper Beam, but then in later generations that'd be Giga Impact because Hyper Beam became special, and then Giga Impact became the physical version. But yeah, that move gives you a recharge, but because you're going to be Truanting next turn anyway, it's not a bad option. But yeah, Hyper Beam disables switching too, which Truant normally doesn't do. So yeah, a small cost to using Hyper Beam, but very worth it because that's a strong move off a strong Pokemon. So you can have some fun with that. But yeah, like I said, this is a hard Pokemon to make use of. But in a playthrough, you might be able to make it work, and if you can, it's going to be doomsday for the enemy. But anyway, let's go back to the Pokemon server because I want to check something. And yeah, we got rolled some nice experience too, which is good. Let's see. So let's go into PC. So yeah, that's the new Pokemon in that area. Very interesting indeed. So this is a Lax Shroomish, and this is gonna be the next team member. So yeah, we're already getting a new team member. I wasn't sure what grass type Pokemon I wanted to get, and yeah, it was Shroomish apparently, and it is a Cyclops. I call another Ralts, it didn't have a good nature, so yeah, this Ralts is the one we're going with. But yeah, now Shroomish is the lowest level Pokemon, so yeah, we're going to be using them. The thing about my team is, it's a little strange, but anyway. Let's see what we can do with Shroomish. The problem is that it might struggle a lot, because we have a lot of bug types in Pelvic Woods. So yeah, I'm probably going to be switching out a lot for it. But anyway, let's get going. I think I know where we're going to stop this episode, but anyway. Back to the woods. And yeah, if we run into a Pokemon here, that might be a nice experience with Shroomish. I say might be because if it's a Tailor, then yeah. Puchiana though, could be. Yeah, let's try using our new team member here. So I have Absorb and Tackle. Tackle's technically stronger by 5 power, so yeah, we're going to use that. But Absorb can heal us, so that could be good. And there's Effect Spore, so yeah. Fighting Shroomish is very annoying because of that, so yeah. Luckily a lot of our opponents are going to be using moves that contact, so yeah. We might be able to snap some surprise KOs against enemies. And a lot of experience, very good. So we're back in Pelvic Woods. So yeah, now let's fight some trainers. And actually I can finally talk about more interesting things about trainers against me. Here's a slack off again. I guess we're gonna try and get some experience off of it. Let's try Absorb. Unfortunately, Yawn's gonna make this take a while. So yeah, I wouldn't say that Slack Off is the best normal type in this generation. There's a normal type I really like in this game. Technically, it's not catchable in Emerald, but yeah, I will look forward to talking about it later. Yeah, there's a loafing around. We're asleep, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll be able to recover soon. And if it scratches me, then yeah, there's a chance that it could be put under a star summon. So yeah. So yeah, I guess let's talk about some funny things about Slack Off, I guess, because I'm fighting one. It does hit decently hard as a slack-off, because it does get stabbed from scratch. But here's some funny things. Vigoroth is actually better than slacking nowadays because of Eviolite, which is kind of funny. Just because it doesn't skip its turn, every other turn. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, this file's gonna take a while if you can stay asleep for that long. So yeah, like I said, that's kind of hilarious, but yeah, like I keep saying, skipping your turn is dreadful. Like in pretty much any game where that's a thing. Unless you're gonna win on the turn where you skip your turn, which I guess you could definitely do with slacking in a normal playthrough, so yeah. Yeah, I could catch another one of these, but yeah, I'd rather get the experience at this point. And it's gonna be a decent amount because this thing's the same level. And there you go. Level 6. Let's see how we do against the Bug Trainer. Probably not good, but I call a whole bunch of Pokemon. Go, my Bug Pokemon team. Okay, done. So, what you got? 4 Pokemon, and it's all Wurmples, I'm gonna assume. But yeah, let's see how we do without Tackle. Decent. Let me get a drink while I'm doing this too, but String Shot low speed. Maybe I should have talked about a lot of the Pokemon while we're doing this battle, but that's okay. But I haven't actually talked that much about the battles themselves as well, like I keep saying. I like the battle theme in this game, it's really nice. I think I prefer Fire Red's battle theme, but this one's also good. But yeah, there's stun spot, that'll help out a lot. In a tough situation, or tough matchup, should be saying. But yeah, at the moment I'm going to be focusing mostly on Ralts and Shroomish. And yeah, like I said, these two are going to need nicknames at some point. The Playstation nickname isn't too far off, it's around the 2nd gym, so yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, I'm interested to hear what nicknames people come up with. And yeah, I guess I should mention too, so the Mudkip is male, I'm pretty sure, so is the Ralts, but the Shroomish is female, so that should be interesting. Because yeah, it doesn't really look like a female Pokemon, but anyway. Good. I think I'm gonna end the episode after this guy because yeah, I'm gonna need to go back and heal. Probably. Because yeah, I wanna keep using Shroomish. If possible. We should be able to beat the Wurmple. I say should, yeah, I think we will. A high level advantage is really helping her. And yeah, we are slow because it keeps string showing us, but that's okay. And yeah, I assume it does have Poison Sting. That's what I was worried about because yeah, if we get poison, we're probably gonna lose. And there we go. Level 8. I have all these Pokemon by equivalent. So like I said, I think I'll end the episode here, and then next time, I'll be all healed up and we'll continue with this place, so yeah. I guess I'll make Shroomish like the headline for this episode, as well as me chatting about how weird the Slacker family is. But yeah, anyway, next time we're going to be going through more of Pelvic Woods, and seeing what we can do with our new team member as well, so I'll see you guys again for that.